Hi everyone, I'm Simran. Today we're going to talk about Bookstagram and all of the basics about it. What is Bookstagram? How can you use it? What sort of Bookstagram accounts already exist out there? So hooray, let's get started. Um, Bookstagram, first of all, is like it's a subset of Instagram, which you can probably see from the name. Bookstagram is really just a community of book bloggers. Most of us hashtag our pictures with hashtag Bookstagram, and if you just click on that hashtag on Instagram, you'll find a host of beautiful book pictures. And it's a really cool way to just poke around the accounts, make some friends, things like that. You do kind of have to poke out of your shell if you have a new Bookstagram. I'm dealing with the uncomfortableness of it myself. I don't know, nowadays you can't really create too much of a platform without being willing to put yourself out there, like comment on other people's pictures, engage with them about the books that they're reading, ask them questions about what they're reading and what they thought about the books that they're posting about, and it'll start to come back to you. Here is, like a numbered list of things to kind of keep in mind when you start your Bookstagram and are kind of poking around the Bookstagram hashtag. Remember to put hashtags in your post somewhere. Some people like to add them in the comments. Some people like to put them at the bottom of their caption. It really depends on you. But if you don't put the hashtags down, your picture won't sort of get circulated through cyberspace. And maybe you don't want it to be circulated through cyberspace, and that's fine. But generally, if you're posting on Instagram and trying to have more of a blog platform than a personal one, you want your content to get circulated. So as many hashtags as possible is really great. Hashtags really just expose your post to different communities. So really popular ones are like hashtag bookworm, hashtag bibliophile, bookstagram, bookstagrammer, book blogger, things like that, things that are book related. And then things that have other things to do with the pictures too, right? So if you're taking a picture involving a lot of leaves, right, like hashtag fall foliage, the list goes on. So hashtags are really, really great. Number two, remember to post an engaging caption. Pictures are great, but text kind of finishes the job that the pictures start, right? Like your picture gets someone's attention, and then how are you going to hold it? How are you going to stop them from scrolling right past your picture? And that doesn't necessarily mean that you like write a novel in the caption, but some little tidbit, right? Oh, just started the accident season, can't put it down. Perfect fall read. Hashtag fall, hashtag it bookstagram, and then adding a question is usually really great. It kind of forces someone who stumbles upon your picture or who sees it in their feed to respond, to engage with you, right? So like, hey, has anyone else read The Accident Season? What did you think? And then, the more followers you get, the more people will kind of stop and say, hey, I really liked that book, or, I really didn't. Here's what I think. And I've found that the bookstagrammers with the most successful following tend to have these sort of engaging captions. And it's just a really great way to get someone stuck on your picture. So that's number two. Number three, like I said, content. Having a steady posting schedule is a really good thing. Kind of like having a blog, right? When you have a blog online, people usually tell you if you are going to post twice a week, pick the 2 days and then post on those 2 days. That way people know that they can expect a routine. And it's kind of the same with Bookstagram. Be sure, like, pick a number of times that you want to post and then hold yourself to it, at least at the beginning. That way you can get used to, like, putting out content, and a lot of the other stuff will just fall into place. And the fourth thing is just be yourself. People can tell when you're trying too hard. People can tell when you're trying to be someone you're not. If, posting those captions that have those cheesy pictures like, what did you think of this book, doesn't feel right, don't do it. It's your blog at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you're running your Bookstagram because you like books and because you want to talk to people who like books. So if your blog isn't a true representation of who you are, then in a way, what's the point? So hopefully that helps you get started. Stay tuned. Next week we're going to talk about some really great Bookstagram accounts and some of the really great ways people are using Bookstagram to push for change in publishing and in books in general. Thanks for watching. Bye!